Well, okay. This was a very, very easy job as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it took me more than an hour and a half to take apart everything here you see before you. The only thing I do have to take off is this belt. I'm going to replace the belt. Of course, the top and bottom hoses are going to be replaced automatically. And I did find out where the pump was leaking. Here's the old pump, and it spins so freely. I mean, just take my word for it. I could spin it with one finger. I shouldn't be able to do that. It should be a little bit of resistance there, and it just very, 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 very freely. And of course, it mounts on the engine like that, and then of course, there's your other bleeder, the bypass hole. You have one on the bottom, and then one on the top. And so I'm glad I seen that. And of course, that's where it was leaking at. Okay, the belts definitely time for a change on the belts. So I'm glad I'm doing everything. I wanted to change the belts to begin with, but this thing is definitely time for a new belt. As you can see, how deep this crack is here. This is ready to break. I mean, this is unbelievable. So everything worked out the right way. And you know, I don't know if they put these belts on brand new when I got the truck 3 years ago, or whenever it was. These are good years. At least they... Well, not this one, Matchmaker. Never heard of it, unless we're going on a date. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, it's Goodyear. Okay. There's Goodyear right there. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm looking through the screen instead of, you know. But this... Whoopsie daisy, there goes a wrench that'll have to get. Where'd you go, you little bastard? It's in between. I'll get that later. But anyway, it really wasn't that hard of a job. I would imagine if I would have brought this to somebody, they would have charged me about at minimum $500 to do what I could do, in an hour. You definitely have to have metric wrenches and sockets. Unfortunately, I didn't have the right socket. It busted because a couple of the bolts are 12 millimeter, and the socket busted, but the wrench was plenty to get the water pump off. I just got to get under the truck when this dries off and take the other belt off, which goes to the air conditioning. Because these belts were screaming anyway, screaming for love and attention. So, like I said, very, very easy job. Now I just got to hope that I remember where everything goes. But trust me, I'll know. I mean, it's all common sense when it comes down to cars. I used to work on this stuff years ago with my pop, and thank God he taught me everything about cars that was needed to know to do it yourself. I do the brakes. I could do just about anything on the truck except rebuild the engine and the tranny. I could do all the brakes all the way around. Very, very easy to do the brakes. This is turning out to be a very, very easy job. Didn't expect it to be that easy, unless I just took my time. But either way, it about an hour and a half tops to disassemble everything you see before you. Like I said, very, very easy, and it's all common sense where everything is going to go. If it doesn't fit, you don't put it in there. That's usually how mechanics work. Usually mechanics know, the inside of the car in and out, but, and of course these will be changed. But, like I said, very, very easy. The water pump for this vehicle comes with the gasket, and of course you've got to use the silicone, and it comes with the dual studs, the dual threaded studs. Okay, so I don't have to worry about taking them out of this one. And this moves very, very tightly. Okay, according to O'Reilly Auto Parts, this is brand new, and it was $30, maybe 35 with tax, but well worth the money. Like I said, everything goes back very easily. If you can't figure it out, then you shouldn't be doing this. I may have to do something with this cowling here. I'm probably gonna, probably epoxy it because it is cracked in some spots. Okay, it actually hooks up to this, but it is cracked at the bottom, so I'll epoxy that tomorrow morning. Otherwise than that, very, very easy job. And as you can, like I said, as you can see, this belt, they were ready to go. Let's take a look at the other one. The other one I think is just as bad. Maybe not, but yeah, it's cracked in there pretty deep. So yeah, here we go. Here's some good shots of it. Let me just get the camera going. Okay, it's hard for me to. Okay, I don't know if I could see that. I don't know if you could see that. It's pretty. Let me go in the sunlight. I mean, you know, I'm just showing you what happens with belts. Okay, so this is a belt that was ready. This is a belt that was ready to go. Okay, and like I said, these are Goodyear belts, but I don't know how long these belts have been on the truck. They might have been put on the truck when I first purchased it. I bought the truck used, and it's been a great truck. And while I'm doing all this, I'm going to be changing the oil, putting some additive to it. I may even buy some. I may even do the spark plugs and the wires. I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to go with this, but being that I have everything apart, you know, it's relatively easy to get to everything. And this is really a very, very easy truck to work on. I didn't expect it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to you know, post on YouTube, or you can email me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have regarding repair of this water pump. I don't know what else to add. Okay, I got a phone call. Okay, we got Aunt Marie calling. Okay, we're going to answer the phone now. Hello, hello.